So if you're a skinny guy like I am, you guys already know how many calories you guys need to eat. It's a lot, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 calories daily. It's a lot of food. And with a lot of food, it comes with a lot of groceries. Now, if you're someone like me that pays attention to your grocery bill, you've noticed that it's gone up a lot, like a lot. And that's because of inflation. The previous month, I think the inflation report was 8%, 8.5%, which is just absolutely crazy. So naturally, due to this, everything's gonna be more expensive. And groceries is probably one of the main things that's gonna become expensive, or already has become expensive and becoming more expensive. You're probably now discouraged or thinking that, gaining weight is not possible, building muscle, and I'm still gonna be a skinny twig all my life. Well, you're in luck. Because in this video, I'm gonna show you guys 3 solid meals that's cheap as heck, like extremely cheap, even with these inflation prices. Extremely cheap, high on protein, and extremely high on calories. And honestly, all these 3 meals doesn't even add up to $10. Actually, it's just a little bit over $6, which is absolutely crazy because these 3 meals combined together is over 3,000 calories. So that's extremely cheap. So enough chit-chatting, let's get down to these meals. I'll go ingredient by ingredient so you guys know what the prices are and how to make them. All I ask in return is a like and subscribe. All right? Let's go. So the first meal is extremely easy to make, extremely cheap, and honestly just extremely high on protein and extremely underrated. This meal is white rice and tuna. Extremely cheap, high protein, and underrated. First, we're going to be getting 300 grams of cooked white rice. And this is about 377 calories, 8 grams of protein, 84 grams of carbs, 1 gram of fat, and 1 gram of fiber. Now, it only takes about 100 grams of raw white rice to make 300 grams of cooked white rice. When the water gets on the rice, it expands about 2 to 3 times. The price of 100 grams of raw rice is only 12 cents. Like, that's absolutely dirt cheap. Obviously, you guys can't really get 100 grams of raw rice from your supermarket, local market, or whatever. You would have to buy it in a pack, and usually the pack is around $5 to $7, $8, and they're usually like 1 pound, 2 pound, 3 pounds. But the place that I got this from was Walmart, and I'm pretty sure Walmart is a very realistic place to use an example of, because at least in North America, there's a Walmart in every single major plaza, and they're extremely cheap most of the time. So when you buy in a bulk, because there's really no other option, you always have it, and it's good for, man, raw rice is good for years, man, and extremely cheap. Now with the white rice, obviously we're gonna eat the white rice by itself. I mean, that's just weird. So we're gonna be adding on 1 can of tuna, and this is only 78 cents, and this comes with 121 calories with 28 grams of protein and 1 gram of fat. Like, it's literally protein. It's protein, and tuna is really good for you guys. Tuna, man, is an underrated protein, so I highly recommend that. All this together, the total calories you get is 498, and the total macros you get here is 36 grams of protein, 84 grams of carbs, 2 grams of fat, and 1 gram of fiber. Perfect to gain some weight. And get this, guys, the total cost, only 92 cents. Like, that's absolutely insane. 92 cents. Now, some of you guys may say that, 498 calories or 500 calories per meal is not enough. You gotta eat a lot more calories. Well, easy, just double the portions. It'll be almost 1,000 calories, and you won't be spending not even $2 for that. So that's absolutely crazy. And the beauty thing about this, man, you guys can add whatever toppings you want on it, man. It can be salad dressing, it can be ketchup, it can be anything. But note, those are extra costs. But anywho, moving forward. Now, moving on to the second meal, and it's gonna be steak and spaghetti. So first, we're gonna be getting 160 grams of raw spaghetti. We're gonna cook it, obviously. And 160 grams of raw spaghetti is about 35 cents, which is absolutely cheap. And we all know, man, spaghetti is a weight gain food. Don't believe me? Check out the macros. 21 grams of protein, 122 grams of carbs. That should tell you it's a weight gain food. 3 grams of fat and 5 grams of fiber, total of 600 calories. Now for 35 cents, that's what you're getting. But obviously you can't really get 160 grams of raw spaghetti to the exact point. You have to go buy a actual pack, and the actual pack is only $1.58. So that's cheap. That's extremely cheap for food that can actually potentially give you well over 1,000 calories. It's absolutely crazy. Now, while the spaghetti is being cooked, we're gonna be cooking our meat. And this particular meat, we're gonna be using 100 grams of steak. That's right, steak. You may be saying that, hold on, steak is expensive, man. Well, not really. 100 grams of quality steak is only $1.53 if you buy it in a pack. which is about $6.94 per pound. And 100 gram is like literally less than one fourth of a pound. The macros you get here is 25 grams of protein, 19 grams of fats, and 271 calories. We're gonna be cooking this steak in 1 tablespoon of canola oil. Why canola oil? Because it's the cheapest oil. And it's great for weight gain. A whole jar is about $3.24, but we're only gonna be using 1 tablespoon of it, which is only like 3 cents, which is just it's only 3 cents. And this 1 tablespoon of canola oil is about 121 calories and 13.5 grams of fat. Once the spaghetti and steak is nicely cooked, we're gonna plate it, but we're not done just yet. We're gonna be pouring 40 grams of Alfredo sauce here, which has about 210 calories, 6 grams of protein, 15 grams of carbs, 14 grams of fats, and 1 gram of fiber. Like, this is extremely packed with calories, and it's one of the best things you guys can use to gain some weight. And the cost on this is actually pretty darn cheap. A jar of roasted garlic Alfredo sauce is $3.12. If you're using 40 grams of it, it's about 20 cents. So that's pretty cheap, like Jesus Christ. And look how good this looks like. Look how good this steak and spaghetti looks like. Absolutely delicious. The total calories you're getting here is 1,200 and a half, while the total macros you get here is 52 grams of protein, 137 grams of carbs, 49.5 grams of fats, and 6 grams of fiber. And the total cost of this entire meal, $2.11. Like that's crazy cheap. So you're getting 1,200 calories. And it's only costing you $2.11. If you guys think that's so expensive, then I don't know what to tell you, man. Now, moving on to the third and last meal, one of my favorite things to make on the usual, and that's beef burgers. So we're gonna be getting 180 grams of ground beef, 70% lean and 30% fat. Now, ground beef is usually cheap when it comes to the meat section, but it's one of the best things you guys can eat when trying to gain weight, especially on the 70% lean and 30% fat, because it's packed with calories. 180 grams of this offers you 586 calories, with 25 grams of protein and 54 grams of fat, which is just absolutely crazy, but necessary for weight gain. The cost on this is about $9.92 for like 2 pounds, but we're only using 180 grams, and this comes down to a cost of $1.75, which is honestly not bad, but I think you can get this cheaper. But moving forward, we're gonna get the 180 grams of ground beef, and we're gonna put it into 2 patties. Obviously season it, salt and pepper, so it doesn't taste bland. And then we're gonna cook it in 1 tablespoon of canola oil, which again, 3 cents only, but packed with calories, 120 calories, and 13.5 grams of fats. We're gonna cook the ground beef very nicely. Once cooked, we're gonna get 2 burger buns. Make sure this is white, not whole wheat, not brown bread, but white bread. It's necessary for weight gain. 2 burger buns cost about 60 cents, but obviously you can't just buy 2 burger buns. You have to buy it in an 8-pack, and this is about $2.58. Total calories is 407, and the total macros is 16 grams of protein, 70 grams of carbs, 7 grams of fat, and 2 grams of fiber. We're gonna go ahead and put 2 tablespoons of mayo on that. Now, mayo is packed with calories. 2 tablespoons of it is about 180 calories and 18 grams of fat. It's unhealthy, it really is, but us skinny guys, we have a fast metabolism, and honestly, mayo is packed with calories. It helps out. It helps us out in this situation. And the cost of this is extremely cheap. Like, a jar of mayo is about $2.48. 2 tablespoons of it only cost 8 cents. So it's cheap. I know on the other burger it doesn't look like mayo, but that's because it's not, because I am using something else, because I am having these 2 burgers. I want one to have a different taste than the other. But in your case, do both tablespoons of mayo. In fact, after eating this, I kind of wish I did mayo instead of using that something else. I think it was hummus. I don't like hummus. We're gonna put the burger onto the burger buns. Then we're gonna get 200 grams of tomato. Now, this is about 45 calories if it's raw tomato. Honestly, I love these type of tomatoes. They're so delicious. They're cheap, and they're refreshing to have. But the total calories of this is 40 calories, 1 gram of protein, 9 grams of carbs, and 5 grams of fiber. Then we're gonna get 100 grams of cucumber. Now hold on, I know you guys see pickles here. That's because I kind of ran out of cucumbers, but if you guys have cucumbers, I highly recommend you guys take cucumbers, because pickles are extremely expensive. And I'll show you the comparison now. 100 grams of cucumbers is only 12 cents. 100 grams of pickles is almost 50 cents. Like, that's a big difference. So that's why I'm saying if you guys can use cucumber, use cucumber. The total calories of this 100 gram of cucumber is 12 calories, 1 gram of protein, 2 grams of carbs, and 1 gram of fiber. Put the other bun on and voila, you guys have yourself a delicious beef burger. And all this equals to about 1,346 and a half calories, like almost 1,350 calories. That's a lot of calories. The macros though, 43 grams of protein, 124 grams of carbs, 91 and a half grams of fats, and 8 grams of fiber. The fiber doesn't do anything. You'll be hungry again in the next 2 hours after you eat this because it's absolutely not filling. It really isn't. And the crazy thing is, you get this entire meal, this beef burger, two burgers, 2 homemade burgers for $3.03. Like, that's absolutely mind-blowing cheap. Where can you guys get for 2 burgers at this size for $3? Nowhere. You cannot get it anywhere. McDonald's? Harvey's? Yeah, right. Hero Burger? No way, man. These guys will cost you upwards of maybe $15. But here you're getting it for $3.03 and it tastes a whole lot better than fast food. So these are the 3 meals, but now if you guys decide to eat this entire 3 meals in a day, the total calories you'll be consuming is 3,045. So if you guys need to be eating over 3,000 calories or 3,000 calories a day on a budget, this meal plan will be perfect. And it's only gonna cost you a total of $6.06. Bruh, that's extremely cheap. Like, you're eating 3,000 calories, actually a bit more than 3,000 calories, and you're paying $6. Like, what? This is how you guys can eat on high calories on a budget. Like, seriously, you're getting good food, delicious meals, and they're effective. So I mean, what else you guys want, man? Overall, guys, these 3 meals are extremely solid and honestly effective when it comes to weight gain. Now, if you guys need a weight gain meal plan customized and tailored to you, well, you're in luck again because I do provide that service now. I've set up a Fiverr page where you guys can DM me personally and we can talk one-to-one on what your needs are. For example, if you guys want to gain weight, build muscle, lose weight, or even be on a budget, we can do that. So don't be shy, go ahead and DM me on Fiverr and let's get a conversation going. But if you guys enjoyed this video, and if you guys are this far, you guys pretty much did enjoy this video, check out these 3 cheap meals to lose weight on. Now this is pretty cheap and very delicious and very effective and easy to make, and you won't regret it. So check that out. Don't forget to subscribe, guys, and I shall see you guys in the next video. Peace.